Welcome back to the SCG. What a day for Catherine Brunt. She's worked really hard in the field. The Australians, they tried hard. Great shot there from Mooney. She was definitely the star of the innings for the ladies in the Australian green and gold. Mooney been in fantastic form. Dispatches that one to the boundary with a bomb. Very technically correct. Another great view going over the cover region. Perfect day for cricket at the Sydney Cricket Ground today. Australia and England. And this is not what the Australians wanted to see. The Kookaburra into the stumps. A great shot here by Annabelle Sutherland. It looked fantastic. She loves that cover region. Didn't always work for her though, unfortunately. Here's Mooney with a great shot. Very unorthodox, very untypical cricket shot, but one which got great results for her on multiple occasions today at the SCG. And Mooney definitely the star performer. She just makes that look so easy. Just got into a good position early. Here comes Brunt again. And that ball goes high. That goes high. And what a catch in the outfield as the English take another wicket. She's excited, as she should be. The Australians will be very disappointed in the batting department. The English certainly on top with the ball. Great shot there by Sutherland. Classic cover drive all the way to the boundary. She tried again. Didn't necessarily work on that occasion. Picked out the fielder, took the aerial route and was unsuccessful on that occasion. As we see the ball going high, high, high and into the hands of simulated Earth cricket. Hello, I'm Simulated Erk and welcome back to Cricket on Simulated Erk. This is our final game for the season. I'm playing as Erica Brooke, female career mode, and the Penrith Panthers are travelling to Broken Hill to play Broken Hill in what I'm going to call this championship game. Now, for anyone who doesn't know, Penrith is in Western Metropolitan Sydney and Broken Hill is way out west in the outback of New South Wales, more than halfway to Adelaide. If you've seen Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, that movie from many, many years ago now, that was set in and around the Broken Hill area. Some people may have seen the Flying Doctors series on TV. That's sort of similar sort of area as well. Now, in male career mode that we've played now for 2 seasons, I haven't made a championship game yet, and this is the first championship game that I've played, male or female. We are 1 season ahead in career mode for the men as Eric Brooke. Now, during the 2nd season is when we started to make the state teams. First of all in Sheffield Shield for New South Wales, and then playing for the Sydney Sixers in the Big Bash, and then ending up playing in the Pakistan Super League. So we're at the end of the first season for Erica Brooke in the female. We'll see next time if she can continue and make the step up next season. So hopefully we've fixed the gremlins that we had before.
Good morning and welcome.
Oh, that's better.
I'm Mel Jones, and beside me in commentary today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks, Mel. Always a pleasure to sit alongside you in the commentary box. So, I've been considering what the captains might decide at the toss, taking into account the weather and the pitch. And I'd be very keen to bat first. The conditions of the pitch point towards a fabulous surface for batting. As we get a bit more wear in it might become better for the bowlers. Having to chase a big total isn't going to be easy. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Great information there from Ali Mitchell. The two captains are out in the middle. Let's join them for the coin toss.
So Ali Mitchell says win the toss and bat. Broken Hill toss as the home team. Penrith called tails as the away team. And that is a tail. Penrith win the toss. What do they elect to do? They've chosen to bowl.
A surprising decision to take the field. Conditions feel like there won't be a lot on offer for the bowlers. The opening batters want to capitalise on what seems to be a bad call.
So that is the situation. Penrith won the toss and sent Broken Hill into bat first on their home ground. Now, of course, this isn't the real Broken Hill cricket ground. As we get called into the attack. 10 overs of quality spin
going with spin
up.
now.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
So Broken Hill are 2 for 73 after 14 overs in this 50 over game.
Brook from the university end.
Baird on strike on 34. Cassidy down the other end on 30. Broken Hill 2 for 73 after 14 overs. Outside the line, no need to appeal there.
Baird shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
So Broken Hill 2 for 73. And I was talking a little bit earlier. I did have some technical
Well, not a great
issues.
delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
I did have some technical issues. Had to do a Windows update recently, and they cause all sorts of problems.
Wicket!
Gone!
Knocks back the stumps. Just stunning bowling.
Out LBW. Brook with a vital wicket here. Pretty much in line there. But they've appealed, and what's
This
actually
innings
happened?
just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
New batter comes to the crease. Not an easy time to bat after the fall of a wicket.
And so what's actually happened? They've gone up for the LBW, and it's
Hamilton, taking guard, has been playing well in recent matches. They'll be eager to get bat on ball and bring their A game for this innings.
So I've gone up for the LBW, and then it's gone off the pads and onto the stumps. And the actual dismissal is bowled.
Wait.
Straight to the fielder.
Now, it may have been a very interesting LBW shout, but the fact that the batter was bowled, even better. 3 for 73 now. No one
Very
gets outside the
full.
off stump.
Sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content to leave it alone.
Brook sees the end of the over. A superb one it was too. No runs and a wicket caps off just about the perfect over.
Hey Mel, I'm pretty sure you're allowed to say it's a wicket maiden. Or do we do not do that because it's women's cricket? I don't know. I still refer to it as a wicket maiden, and I can't recall if there's been any move away from
Dobson
that.
into the attack now. From the press.
So we've picked up a wicket now, first over. Hamilton new to the crease, yet to score.
Drives it, complete miss.
Oh, she goes for a slash outside.
Well, that's the
off
right
stump.
shot to choose, but timed it badly. Couldn't get the drive away.
It's a good line, just outside the off stump. does get himself some room and does
Good
connect on
piece of
this
fielding
occasion.
to stop some runs.
More of a gully. Or you'd really say third.
Just
on the
can't
circle.
seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Oh,
Misses everything.
going for
Didn't hit that well. Very late playing that shot.
Going for the big pull towards the leg side, missed everything. And
Wow,
again,
that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Hamilton's in trouble.
Waiting. Yeah!
Oh no, fine leg, what are you doing?
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Oh, fine leg had that dead set covered. Hamilton lucky to get off the mark there. End of the over, 4 from it. It's 3 for 87, 18 overs gone. Hamilton on a lucky 4. Cassidy down the other end on 40.
Yeah.
Shot. Should be runs.
I'll
Bowler's
run the
end.
single. Tightish single.
No pressure on that run.
And Cassidy on 40 is now on strike. Now they've got what effectively is a short gully or a...
How's it?
Confident
asking the
appeal.
question, the umpire's not interested. So outside the line of off stump, impact outside off and just missing. Not a bad shout. Played firmly.
Collects
by
that one,
Cassidy.
simple as you like inside the ring.
So they've got a person in a catching position for Cassidy who's on 40. Hamilton's been struggling on 5 at the other end.
Yes.
Nice shot. There'll be runs here.
That's better by fine leg. They run
Into
through
the
for a
gap,
single.
and it's an easy single there.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
And now for Hamilton, the catcher goes out to third. And she has been slashing outside the off stump, so a slip or a close in gully wouldn't be a bad option. Yeah, they're on the circle.
How's that?
Confident appeal. Could
Can
it be?
No, says umpire strikes back. End of the over. Couple of good LBW shouts. The umpire not interested in either of them. And the battle between Amelia Hamilton and Erica Brooke will continue. 3 for 89 Broken Hill after 20.
Wait.
Plays it down to third.
Doesn't beat the infield.
More of a dab than anything.
Wait.
Plays across the line. Finds third on the sweep.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
3.2 overs, 1 maiden. Hey, it says maiden there, so maybe Mel Jones is just uncomfortable with the word maiden, who knows?
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
And Amelia Hamilton's uncomfortable with the ball outside the off stump. She's on 5. Dabs it down to third. And no run.
A little late on that. No runs scored.
Yes.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Just the 1 to mid-wicket on the circle. Let's not get too excited.
That's too easy to pick up a single.
3 for 90. Cassidy on strike on 41. The slip comes in.
How's that?
Nah, that was...
Big appeal.
Nah, there was wood there. I heard that. That was an auto appeal on my behalf.
The right armour is coming on to bowl from the press box end.
So being switched around. Bowling to Hamilton, who's on 11. 3 for 100 after 23 overs.
Lovely
Oh.
bowling.
Nice bowling.
Hamilton's
Brook
in a world
with a
of
superb
hurt.
delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
In a world of hurt, Hamilton slashing outside the legs, the off stump rather. Back foot shot.
Quick onto that in the infield.
So third's on the circle and they've got a deep point and fine leg on the circle.
Yes.
Oh, that was my misfield.
Needs to be on target.
He
Settle
didn't
down,
push
Mel.
hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on.
And now Cassidy's on strike. They got a slip-in play and she's on 46.
Waiting.
I don't understand. Now, I'm not the skipper, so I can't control the field.
Yep.
Nice sweep shot. There's nobody down
Super
there at
shot that.
corner.
That's the half century for this batter.
Picks up 50 with that shot. A great way to start their innings. Now's the time to push on.
Molly Cassidy.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake.
Molly Cassidy, 50 off 69 deliveries.
Yes.
Goes for the sweep again.
Good shot.
Nobody down
And
there
it's found the
again.
gap.
Might have to change
Doesn't
the
even
line.
wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Might have to change the line for Miss Cassidy. Nice sweep shot, even though he got the bottom half of the bat. 54 off 70. Alright. And still they're persisting with the slip for Cassidy, who's on 54.
Waiting.
Didn't get a hold of that one at all.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
3 for 109. We're in the 26 over. Coming in from the press box end. Mid on. So a different line to Cassidy this over, so it's been a nice reply.
Waiting.
Oh no, there was bat in
Loud
that.
appeal.
There was more bats than a Rebel Sports Store.
Yes.
Oh, they're going to ask the question again.
They're confident. This could be close.
Direct hit, but she was home. Hamilton running to the danger end. Umpire certainly not interested. I didn't appeal for either of those in real life, by the way. 3 for 110. Hamilton on strike and
Bowled.
gone!
Perfect Yorker.
Oh,
Brilliant bowling.
beautiful. There's one stump in the ground now and Hamilton has to tell a story walking. Totally played down the wrong line.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They don't have much time to set themselves.
So 2 wickets now for EB. 4 for 111. This is a 28th over. Cassidy on strike on 56. Floors at the other end yet to score. Slip in again for Cassidy.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
So it looks like full's the way to go at the moment for Cassidy at least.
Yes. Bowler.
Bit of
Why
indecision.
don't you throw to
The run was
bowler at
probably
that
there,
end?
if I'm honest.
Yeah, probably
They decided
was.
against the run. Not sure why, if I'm honest. They would have made it comfortably.
So that went down to fine leg. 4 for 111. 2 for 17 mod bowling figures. Oh, really had to clamp
Digs
down on
out
that
the
one.
Yorker.
Right on top of the spin. Keeps it out well.
How good was it to see Hamilton stumps cartwheeling all over
Wait.
the place? One bounce to square leg, who fumbles, but still no run. Certainly been doing a good job of controlling Cassidy at this length, bowling Yorker length deliveries.
Wait.
Strong sweep shot to square leg, but no run. Cassidy certainly giving it a red hot go.
Yes!
They'll get at least one.
That was bat on the pad.
Strong appeal.
Acrobatic fielding there by first slip there. Off the bat and into the over. 4 for 122 now, 30th over in progress. Floors on strike yet to score.
Wait!
Well fielded
That's a
there.
stunning stop. That was
By
going
fine leg.
all the way otherwise.
Edged! Almost
What
unplayable!
a ball!
Oh, that was what a ball, not. Oh, unplayable.
Time to put the squeeze on now. Found the edge the last ball. Just need to keep hitting that same spot again. Pads that one.
Right.
Go
The whole
on!
team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Dead set plum. And another wicket for EB. EB, you've done it again. Oh, dead set plum in front. No argument. She did come forward astride. Right at
It's
the
only a
bottom
brief
of the pad.
stay, struck the pad right in front, and they're out for naught.
122.
A 6-ball duck. Here we go. Impact umpire's call. Hitting the wicket, and the decision was out. Not, of course, you'd have this facility at club level cricket that we're playing, but
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on as a new batter strides to the middle. The bowler will be looking for another quick wicket.
5 for 122 now. Broken Hill in trouble in the 30th over.
Yeah!
Edged!
Edged! Amazing
Unplayable.
delivery.
8%!
Oh, hang on, that was an amazing delivery.
Oh, that edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
They did.
Time to follow up such a great delivery. Pitching on a length is obviously the way to go.
They have just done an update, but I don't think that Mel Jones's edges calls.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Another edge. Good fielding there by Symes off her having to do a bit of a run around.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Edged! Unplayable!
Edged. Oh, there it is. It had to happen. Thanks, Mel. Unplayable. And again, that would have been edge onto pad. Luckily for her, not onto stumps. End of the over. Very consistent there as drinks come onto the field. Would be a very hot day in reality in Broken Hill in outback New South Wales. Baldwin on 6. And this is my 9th over. 5 for 130. 32 overs now coming up.
Yeah!
Edged.
Big edge!
Again. There's nobody down there.
Errs on the
Third's
side
coming
of bowling
around.
slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Nothing confident about that shot. Finding the edge, lucky to get away with that, and lucky
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Cassidy down the other end on 69, not out. She's been the only.
Hey!
Oh, that was edge.
Edged! Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but with no reward. Putting plenty
Gone.
of pressure on the batter. Taken the edge.
More edges than
Beautiful
somewhere that
catch.
sells edges. More edges than a Bunnings hardware store. And that one goes to Keeper Symes, who holds on. Baldwin there, getting the edge. She's had a few edges in her short stay at the
An
crease.
innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And she's out for 10. Nicole
A great
Merritt
opportunity
coming
to
out now.
prove the critics wrong. A good innings will do the job just as well for them as for the team.
6 for 134. Cassidy is watching her team implode around her. Well kept
Nice
out by
bowling.
Merrin.
Just slowing things down, nothing too risky on that delivery, just keeping the bowler honest.
firm drive to mid-off. And another
Massive edge.
This time it finds third.
Another really good over there. No
runs
loose
and a wicket
deliveries
off
on
the
offer these last few overs.
6 for 134, Broken Hill. They're in trouble. They're hosting this championship game and they are in trouble.
Downs. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the...
So Merrin on strike on 1. This is my last over. 6 for 136. Asking the question. I reckon there was a bit of wood in that.
Huge appeal.
Not out, says umpire, strikes back. 4 runs and over. Gone! There's
What a
wicket
delivery.
number
Beaten by the
5.
full and straight one.
The sticks go flying out of the dirt. And missed everything. Only off stump remains.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
7 for 136. 4 deliveries remaining.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
That was bad on the pad.
Big shout.
It wasn't unplayable. It wasn't in. It was thicker than an edge, I'd reckon. Cassidy on strike on 70. Where would?
Yep.
Oh, beats the fielder at square
4
leg.
runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Beautiful shot by Cassidy, sweeping towards the leg side there.
Merritt, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Mel, I'm 5 for 29. I think Merritt will be pretty happy.
Yeah.
Asking the question
Loud shout.
again. Lots of wood. A final delivery. Cassidy on strike on 74. And down
Finds the fielder with that
mid
shot.
on. End of the over. End of my
Cassidy
bowling.
shakes the...
Now it's time to have a bat. There's plenty of time.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll want to get their eye in first and then push on.
1 for 1. This is the second over and I'm in already. Hastings at the other end.
Perfection. What a
Beautiful way to
brilliant
get
shot.
off the mark.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Nice and still. Big back lift. Elbow up. Races through the outfield.
Whittaker shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now.
Oh,
Drives it.
wrong line.
Wild shot.
Nice bowling.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line. Threw the hands at it. Got nothing on the ball.
We need to stay out there for a while. Let that one go through to the keeper.
Brooke
250
watched it
the
closely
target.
and let that go through to the keeper.
Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. We might just start to see some risky shots to get those boundaries.
Oh wow, that over was just all over the shop. Where was ball 3, ball 2 and the other one going? There's Amanda Hastings. High score of 157. Duke coming in from the university end. No, from the, university end.
Wait.
Oh, beats the
Shot!
fielder.
Punched into the gap and that's racing away.
Mid off, cannot cut that one off. Beautiful shot, playing in the V.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been very happy with that last shot.
1 for 10. Leaves that one well
No interest
alone.
on that occasion to play at the ball.
250 the target. Seems such a long way away at this stage. We're only 2.3 overs in, however.
Wait on.
Straight to the fielder.
Nice shot, played to point. Leaves it iron outside the off stump.
A little bit of wobble on that ball as it's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot though.
8 off 7. She comes in the final ball of her second over.
Very full. Sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content to leave it alone.
Over down. The bowling side is building good momentum as they continue to tighten the screws.
Hang on, where did ball 1 go? That went into orbit.
Driscoll coming into the attack from the university end.
Spin now, 1 for 18. Hastings at the other end on 9.
Wait.
That's a boundary save for sure.
A well-directed short ball sways out of the way. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Does it beat mid-on? No, it doesn't. No run. Mid-on has gone back to the rope now.
Wait on.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Beautiful shot, but out to point and cut off.
Wait.
And mid-wicket's into the game and no run there. End of the over, mate.
That brings to an end another great display of bowling. No score from the over, pressure being applied to...
I'm pretty sure you can say maiden Mel. Driscoll continuing from the university end.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat point.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Nicely
all the way
played.
along the ground. The shackles have been on for
Watched
the
it
last over and a
closely out of
half.
the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
She's got a very interesting action there, and that could have been a no ball from Isabel Driscoll. Not called by the umpire on 4 runs.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. Good piece of
beat
fielding to stop some
it
runs.
off.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Haven't been very consistent so far in their line and length. They are trying lots of different things, and that should be a wide.
Confused on what that delivery was meant to be. Terrible bowling.
Oh, Ali Mitchell calling it as she sees it. Don't know what that was supposed to be, to paraphrase the great one. Nice shot.
Super shot that.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
All the way along the ground, cut through the third area. That's a beautiful looking shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary.
9 off the over.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Doesn't beat mid off. End of the over, 3 for 35.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build
For
on.
35.
The only thing you were building on that over, Mel, was a house. Three for 36. Brook's been stable.
Wait on.
Doesn't beat mid-on. We're in the 8th over. Power play still in effect. Target 250. 3 for 36. Hodge at the other end on 5.
Wait.
Oh, it gets through the gap.
That showed great
Mid-on was
skill.
asleep.
Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Was a nice shot. 99 times out of 100. Mid-off would have gobbled that one up. Missed time the dive and all the way to the rope for 4 runs. 3 for 41. Halfway through the 9th over. O'Driscoll coming in from the university end. Nice cut shot all the way along the ground
Great shot
again.
through the gap there.
Targeting
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
targeting the area between 3rd and point.
Always difficult to focus after what happened the last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
And again.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Hamilton, all she could do as the keeper was just watch that one go to the rope. It's the skipper there. Hang on. Where were those 4 balls going? That was Maverick, Goose, Rooster and one of the others all flying high. Whittaker into the attack now. 3 for 50.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well fielded by mid-wicket who's been brought up. Three for 50. Hodge at the other end on 7.
Wait.
Oh, they've got somebody down there now. That was
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
well directed, but found 3rd this time. Didn't find the gap between 3rd and point. Certainly the right idea for that sort of delivery though. And that one
Picks the
split
gap
the
with
gap
ease.
perfectly. Along the ground.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum.
Beautiful cut shot behind point. Beat the gap. There's not much of a gap out there.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing.
And she
Waiting.
goes
Cuts
again.
that off well in the
cut off
field.
this time. So they've got a 3rd and a point pretty close to each other on the circle, and they've got one also basically on the rope.
Drives
Line.
it, complete miss.
Whittaker with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Fielding restrictions have eased, and we should expect some fielding changes. And with that, 2 more fielders can... The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
Medium pacer.
So Duke now into the attack. Target is 250.
Oh, yes.
That one should be a
well
wide
done.
umpy.
Appeared to be well within the limits. The umpires called a wide.
Which limits would they be, Ali? Limits set by air traffic control? The umpire at the pavilion end certainly didn't like that one. Spread the wings wide.
Wait.
Oh no. Oh, found the gap. Wasn't expecting that.
Well, you
Was-
sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Was expecting that to be possibly out caught. Beat the fielder and all the way to the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake.
Not outside 6 off stumps.
Brilliant diving stop.
No runs on that occasion.
Well
Got into
fielded
position
off her own
nicely,
bowling.
just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
It's a nice reply. 36 off 31 deliveries. And again. And there was
Times
a fielder
that
out
shot
this
to
time
perfection.
on the third boundary.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
There was a fielder out there.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on.
Was that a good delivery, Mel? I loved it. Oh no.
Waiting.
Well fielded. Not the right sort of delivery for that shot. I'm on 40. Let's not throw this away.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Doesn't beat me off. Oh, that's straight as a
super
die.
shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Well, that over was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
Beautiful shot. Playing very, very straight. Beat the non-striker, beat the stumps, beat the umpire, beat the bowler. All our little weapons are all over the place. Current rating rate of 5.15, requiring just under 5, so we're on target as Duke comes in again from the pavilion end.
Wait.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Oh, well fielded there by a backward point. Four for 67, another wicket's fallen. Sebastian's in at the non-striker's end. I'm definitely holding up this team at both ends.
Wow,
line.
that's missed the lot.
Bowling.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Alrighty, 4 for 67. Well
Too
played through
good.
the
Not
covers.
sure anyone is going to cut that off.
The half century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Beautiful cover drive. There was a sweeper out there on the boundary. Couldn't cut that one off.
Tried for something
I'm
a
on
bit
48.
different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Mel, be quiet. Oh no.
Waiting.
Go!
Superb catch.
Out for 48. And I don't know if we'll have the runs on the board to win this thing against Broken Hill. Straight to point. Have got out there a few times this season.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Out for 48.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Symes just needs to rotate the strike early.
So have we done enough? No, we
That's
haven't.
it. They're all out. Amazing bowling display. It felt the victory was only a matter of time, and so it's proved. Just a brilliant win.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result never really looking in doubt at all. I hope you've enjoyed the coverage, and we'll see you all again soon.
Oh, wow. Penrith won the toss, sent Broken Hill into bat. 9 for 249 in the end. Molly Cassidy, the destroyer, 116 not out, carrying her bat. Whitaker also providing some resistance on 40 and Baird on 34. Nina Duke 14 not out in the end. Me 5 for 29. Marquez 4 for 73. The destroyers for Penrith, and Penrith all out for 174 in the 42nd over. I was out for 48. Gould 25. Downs 21. Sebastian 20. Duke 3 for 35 for Broken Hill. Whitaker 3 for 48. Merrin 1 for 32. Isabel Driscoll 1 for 39. Broken Hill winning by 75 runs. And I, again, was player of the match. And I, again, didn't get a press conference. And we didn't win the competition. Oh, Broken Hill through Molly Cassidy. They certainly had a wiggle on after my 10 overs. So disappointing end to the season from a team point of view. I couldn't do much more than that, get 5 wickets and 48 runs. So we will have a look at the calendar. There should not be any more cricket after this for this season.
Despite the loss, you all proved something out there.
What did we prove? The competition has now completed for the year. And we're fast forwarding through time. For our next match, which will be a T20 match. Penrith against Broken Hill, our arch nemesis at Penrith's Howe Oval. But that will be next season. I have been Simulator Dirk. You have been wonderful. I hope you have enjoyed our summer of cricket with Erica Brooke and also Eric Brooke. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you next cricket season. Lots more across Simulator Dirk. And also just check out another YouTube channel that I'm also doing, which is totally different, totally unrelated to this. And it is called A Mountain of Work, because that's what it has been. I've been Simulator Dirk. You've been wonderful. Thanks for watching. And don't forget, tell your story, Walking Pal. Thanks for watching, and see you next season. Welcome back to the SCG. What a day for Catherine Brunch. She's worked really hard in the field. The Australians, they tried hard. Great shot there from Mooney. She was definitely the star of the innings for the ladies in the Australian green and gold. Mooney's been in fantastic form. Dispatches that one to the boundary with a bomb. Very technically correct. Another great view going over the cover region. Perfect day for cricket at the Sydney Cricket Ground today. Australia and England. And this is not what the Australians wanted to see. The Kookaburra into the stumps. A great shot here by Annabelle Sutherland. It looked fantastic. She loves that cover region. Didn't always work for her though, unfortunately. Here's Mooney with a great shot. Very unorthodox, very untypical cricket shot, but one which got great results for her on multiple occasions today at the SCG. And Mooney definitely the star performer. She just makes that look so easy. Just got into a good position early. Here comes Brunt again. And that ball goes high. That goes high. And what a catch in the outfield as the English take another wicket. She's excited, as she should be. The Australians will be very disappointed in the batting department. The English certainly on top with the ball. Great shot there by Sutherland. Classic cover drive all the way to the boundary. She tried again. Didn't necessarily work on that occasion. Picked out the fielder, took the aerial route and was unsuccessful on that occasion. as we see the ball going high, 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 and into the hands of simulated cricket.